How's it going, everybody? This is attorney Sherrod Seward here doing a live stream where we're trying to solve people's problems. I have a great friend named Rayshawn Brown, Ray Hennessy on Twitch, where he helps a lot of people, especially those with military backgrounds with mental health issues. And he's really trying to work on his own stream so that he can help other streamers and impact the world through that way. And we were talking about one of his biggest issues is that a lot of times he'll have a long stream that's for 14 hours, and he's looking to see how he can get an automation that will help trim that into files that cut out the dead space. That's the best thing. He's like, even if it just shows the timestamps so that he can do it himself. So I started looking into what I can do immediately to help him and find a way to get a solution going for him that we can also turn into a business to help other streamers. And I think that we have something here that would be really useful. So what I'm looking to do is for somebody that has the files in their computer, whether it be local or in a Google Drive, but probably just local, is to create a local software that has to be installed just once that would be able to go through that file at that clip that is 14 hours or so, be able to make those edits and then make them individual files in a folder that makes sense, and make it so that it's kind of low on the user experience, not that complicated, and just really helpful and also cheap. That being said, I started with this in Claude Code, and I'm just kind of going through it so I can share this with my developers so we can get it going. So I started with just what's the best, cheapest way to go through MP4 for 14 hours. And the free way is to use the local processing. So this is something that would have to be installed on that person's computer. So that's the service. We just set up that service. So right here it says FFmpeg, 100% free. We have Whisper is OpenAI source that's available on local. And we have some paid options that are there, such as Whisper API. So for running 14 hours, it would cost you $5. So that's not bad. And then you can also get transcription. So right now we're looking at starting with just the FFmpeg and the local Whisper that we would start on there and see what we can do. Right, so what we're looking at is a drag and drop interface, automatic silence detection, smart cutting, output folder. So option A, I like to drag and drop, bundled inside, works on Windows, Mac, one-click installer, can add licensing payment later. I do like option A so far, the best. And then we can move into the user experience with the GUI. And then it's giving us two options to upgrade this later. And it'd be pretty cheap. So we're looking at doing $99 per streamer. I can build you a working prototype, basic Python script with GUI 2 days. You can test and get feedback and then package it professionally. So we can have them build the MVP. This is stuff we don't need this now. And then it looked at the competitors. All right. So what I want to do now is give it the prompt that I could put in Claude Code to run with option A. Using FFmpeg and locally hosted Whisper. and then taking into account the other tools we have that will not add expense to this initial MVP, and that will be functional for our beta partners to use today. And we can deploy this on Netlify through our GitHub. Please use as many tokens as you can to prompt yourself, and then only then use as many tokens as you can to make the best prompt for Claude Code to be able to produce this with a single prompt and have all of the features possible. Be better than all competitors. Okay, do this now. All right, so we're going to get a prompt that we can go and input into Claude Code. All right, so for that, I'll probably I need to open my terminal so we can get a pathway for this. So I'm using a Linux solution that's on a Chromebook for this, but there's many ways to bring up a terminal, whether it's on your local computer or not. But this one, I think I'm going to kind of build locally just because the solution will be local. So launching Claude. Yes, okay. Hello, I need a file path set up for Twitch streamer automated long format video editor. I need this file path. I can copy and paste. Oh, I need this file path created so that I can copy and paste this into my Claude UI. Also push this to my GitHub. I want it local and in GitHub. All right, so that prompt should be going. All right, so while we're there, let's go check on the prompt. So, okay. Oh, deploy on Netlify. One's in browser. Limited to smaller files. No installation needed. Okay, that's right. I'm sorry. I do need this made into a downloadable file. I remember that this will be a local solution. I am not that familiar with doing desktop apps, but yes, option B. Thank you for letting me know. So honestly, this is my first desktop app. Flow would be code lives on GitHub, beta users can clone repo. That's what GitHub does, right? Option B, proceed with the previous instructions. All right, so I messed up there. Now let's go check back on the file path. Use it to allow. Let's see if I'm going to have any problems. Pull up my local hosts. I didn't know I needed to sign in for that. It's new. Maybe it's not new. But the fact that it's restarting is actually not bad. Oh, no. Is it working? Looks like it's down again. Okay, site settings. Wanted to allow everything. Your device use, allow, window management, allow. Your device control, we like that. Okay. Let's see if that helped us out. Your connection to the site is not So let's see if we can put it here. Local host. What's it called? I forgot. I think it's 5173. Okay, let's do it here. And if it doesn't work or it's taking too long, we could always just go and use it without the UI. Oh, is it saying it's not 5173. Not a valid web address. Co-host 5173. Nothing added. Yep, I think I'm just going to skip it for now. That sucks that it's kind of like that. New repo. Okay, can you launch my Claude UI? It's the only thing with that Claude UI. It's definitely buggy. So that one. Okay, so it found it. Kill others. All right. So let's try it. Stop loading this page. It's loaded. All right, we're in. So let's see what this file path was called. You can see that it's still working on building the prompt for that application. But right now, let's see if we can pull up what we were working on with the file path before it was doing all this. So I wonder if we put in Twitch editor. Okay, so it's not a current project, so maybe go like this. Innovative automations. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and try to just copy and paste it. All right, so we copied that. Create project, path does not exist. Copy that. So let's go put that there. Hopefully it didn't. Crap. Press the wrong button. So I have to do that again. Copied. I don't know why it has that extra Claude UI thing. I think that's the problem right there. I wonder why that other stuff just got in there. Let's try it again. Maybe if we reload it. It's really not there. Nothing under Twitch. That doesn't do it either. I don't know why it's doing all of this other stuff. All right, so that should be copied. Let's go back to the local terminal. This error. So let's see if it tells me. Meanwhile, we'll check on the prompt. Okay, we gave it a lot to do. Let's go check on the terminal. See the issue, the path is be pre-pended. Yes, that's what I saw. Alternatively, you can try okay. Let's try that. Oh man, error creating project. We got to get much better at this. Twitch video editor. Let's make sure I'm in a new project. That's been in the wrong place. Project already configured. So then where is it? This is so frustrating. Sometimes you can just be like that. Let's see. We can just ask it to push it there. Could have spelled that better. For sure. But we are frustrated. We're all set. Project's now configured. You can see it. Config on lines 14. All right. So let's go see if this is true. Twitch video editor. Wonderful. So now we can finally, if this is done, the MVP is complete. Ready to ship package. Synthesize. Okay, so everything's done. We have 11 Python modules. Do your complete application. No preview. Hopefully that down. Oh, we wanted that to. Okay. So we're having some issues today. Okay, here we go. Stream cut. What you do now, download the files with the links above. Test locally. You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say, look at this. Say, look at this whole thing. So let's see if we can go into planning mode. Just grab this whole thing. There's one thing about Cloud Code too. It doesn't really time out when you're running it locally on your own thing. That shit is not there. That is not great. So I think it just built the whole thing instead of so I copied this. I'm going to go to Cloud Code. And or I can go to the UI and say, hey, into this should be configured. Why is it not configured? Maybe there's a lot of stuff you got to do. It's going to let me do anything. No, we're just going to go without it. Go into planning mode. Oh, this is using the API instead of the Pro Max. So I got to log in and log out. So I just do this. I go here, go into planning mode. So hopefully I can get this in there soon. Okay. First I say, I want to re-log in with Claude Max Plan, not API. All right. So, well, I can't pause by this. Do you want to proceed? Yes, I do. Don't want to run my API key while I'm paying for this Pro Max. For me, it makes sense to have the Pro Max since I use this so much. So I'm going to go to 2. I don't know why I just didn't do this in the first place. But it's always something, but we don't mind. Ideally, okay, now let's log in with your Claude Max. Why is it still doing that? I don't need credit balance. Looks like it's tripping a little bit. As you can still see, it's trying to do everything with this API key instead of let me go to my subscription. I feel like it did that again. If it does this again, we're just going to try something else. So I might just have to log in. Yeah, it's like stuck. So now I'm going to have to go and this doesn't work. I'm going to log out. Yeah, because I can tell it doesn't look like it's doing what we wanted to do. I don't want to do it here. Let's go do it here. And I could search my chats for Claude code. If I put Claude Max, it'll easily come up because I just had this problem today. There we go. This is the kind of thing that you just want to keep up, I guess. All right, so let's try this. put 3. And so what happens, I need to go to Penguin. Do it here. Cloud lockout. Yes. Then we get the Claude login. All right, let's go to the terminal, do that. Oh, man. I'll log in. Yep. And hopefully it'll give me the option to 2 NPC servers failed. Log into a service. All right, so it says log in with Claude Max and not API key. Make sure this is the case. So the fact that it didn't say low credit, that's pretty good. Otherwise, it probably wouldn't have done all this. There we go. Please. Now access the Twitch streamer project. Okay, now we got to grab all of this. It's always something with code. I need to double the time that I think it will take, like every time. And I think I'd be less frustrated. All right, so I copied all that. Look what this thing is doing. I'll leave that alone. Analyze this. We tried to do it on Claude desktop, but I know that you can do this way better and put it in local and on GitHub so we can have this ready today. All right. So that's good. Just occurred to me that my screen was not up this whole time. That sucks. So I think what we'll do is we'll end the stream here and turn this into something for Yusuf to look at.